Great champions are not defined only by trophies, they are defined by how they evolve when life changes. Novak Djokovic did not just arrive at this stage of his career with experience, he arrived with perspective. When Djokovic speaks about his children understanding what he does, you can hear something deeper than motivation, you can hear clarity, and that clarity shows up in his tennis. Novak Djokovic is competing in the later phase of one of the greatest careers tennis has ever seen. Multiple Grand Slam titles across every surface, an unmatched ability to problem solve during matches, and now a new layer to his identity: fatherhood. At this stage, Djokovic is no longer chasing validation, he is managing energy, emotion and purpose that matters, especially in long best-of-5 set matches at major tournaments. When Djokovic said his greatest wish was for his kids to understand what their father does, he revealed how his internal motivation has shifted. This is not about legacy in the abstract, this is about presence. His son wanting to be in the stadium instead of school might sound lighthearted, but it reflects something powerful. Djokovic is no longer separating tennis from life, he is integrating it. Djokovic's game has always been built on balance, return precision, defensive elasticity and mental endurance. Now we see even more patience, he is willing to extend points without forcing, trusting that consistency will break opponents. Fewer rushed winners early in rallies, more construction through depth and angle, choosing when to sprint and when to absorb pace. This is crucial in long matches. This version of Djokovic is not slower, he is smarter. In modern tennis, especially at Grand Slams, momentum shifts are inevitable. Players cannot coach themselves emotionally during points, they must rely on internal discipline between points, routines, breathing patterns and reset rituals. These are tools developed through maturity. Fatherhood strengthens that calm, it gives perspective when pressure rises. Younger players often play to prove something, Djokovic plays to execute. That difference is enormous. When pressure arrives, his response is stable because the match is no longer the biggest thing in his world. That makes him dangerous. In my opinion, this version of Novak Djokovic is one of the most complete competitors tennis has ever seen, not because of physical peak but because of emotional balance. When Djokovic feels grounded, he becomes extremely hard to rush. Opponents cannot rely on chaos, they must outplay him point by point. That is a difficult task over 5 sets. Novak Djokovic is no longer just playing for history, he is playing with meaning. When family becomes part of the journey, pressure changes shape, and when pressure changes, so does performance. If you enjoy tennis analysis that explains the why behind the mindset and the how behind the tactics, subscribe for more thoughtful breakdowns. This is Tennis Explained for real fans.